Sarojini Naidu. Please subscribe the channel and tap the bell icon to get new video updates. Sarojini Naidu was born on February 13, 1879 in Hyderabad, India. She became the second female president of the Indian National Congress through election. She was the first female governor of the Indian state after independence. Naidu was a gifted young writer who, when she was still a young child, won a scholarship to study overseas for her play Maher Munir. She was also a feminist, poet, and political activist. Occasionally, people refer to her as the Nightingale of India. Her collection of poems brought her literary success. In 1905, she published her first book, Golden Threshold, which was a collection of poems. Sarojini has always been a bright and talented youngster. Her multilingual skills included Persian, Bengali, Urdu, Telugu, and English. She did very well on the matriculation exam of Madras University. Sarojini's father had wished for her to go into science or math, but she preferred poetry as a career. She wrote a 1,300-line English poem titled The Lady of the Lake using her extraordinary writing skills. Her father was impressed by Sarojini's ability to express her feelings in accurately the right words, and he commended her work. In honor of Sarojini Naidu, India observes National Women's Day on February 13th of each year. Mahatma Gandhi also referred to her as the Bharat Kokila due to the vibrancy, vivid imaginary, and poetic beauty of her poetry. In 1906, she delivered remarks at the Indian National Congress in Calcutta as well as a social conference. Gopal Krishna Gokhale and Rabindranath Tagore were two of Sarojini's close friends. Sarojini later joined Gandhiji's Satyagraha movement in opposition to British rule. Naidu's political and academic abilities led to her selection as the Indian National Congress president in 1925. Then in 1932, she went to South Africa on behalf of India. Sarojini Naidu became a part of the Salt Satyagraha March 1913 in the company of other females. At first, Gandhiji was forbidden from interacting with women for fear of being taken into custody. Gandhiji appointed Sarojini as the campaign's new leader after his imprisonment on April 6, 1930. Sarojini Naidu was the first woman to hold the position of governor of an Indian state. Uttar Pradesh was ruled by Naidu from August 15, 1947 to March 2, 1949. While working in her Lucknow office on March 2, 1949, she experienced an attack. Family. Her father, Dr. Agodnath Chhatrapati, was a teacher, philosopher, and scientist. Nizam College in Hyderabad was founded by him. Dr. Agodnath was the first member of the Indian National Congress in Hyderabad. Because of his involvement in social politics, Agodnath was dismissed from his position as principal. Her mother, Varada Sundari Devi, was a poetess in Bengali. Virendranath, one of his brothers, played a major role in the founding of Berlin Committee. As a political activist engaged in India's ongoing struggle for independence, he was greatly affected by communism. Her second brother Harindranath was a celebrated poet and a skilled dramatist. Her sister Sunalini Devi was an actress and dancer. Sarojini fell in love with Muttaya Govindarajula Naidu while she was a student in England. While the blessing of his family, she returned to India at the age of 19 and they got engaged. They were married in Madras in 1898 according to the Brahmo Marriage Act. In Indian society at the time of marriage, intercaste unions were not accepted or allowed. She married into a very happy family. They have 4 children. Famous quotes by Sarojini Naidu. A country's greatness lies in its undying ideals of love and sacrifice that inspire the mothers of the race. When there is oppression, the only self-respecting thing is to rise and say, "This shall cease today, because of my right is justice." If you are stronger, you have to help the weaker boy or girl, both in play and in work. We want deeper sincerity of motive, a greater courage in speech, and earnestness in action. The art of a people reflects their creative energy and genuines their aesthetic taste, their national character and mentality. I am not ready to die because it requires infinitely great courage to live. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and tap the bell icon to get new video updates.